Hello friends, welcome back, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today we are going to crochet a flower granny square. So let us begin. Now the hook that I am using here is 2.5 mm, so you have to take your hook according to the yarn that you are taking. So let us start off with a slip knot. Now we are going to chain 4 so that we can make a magic ring. That's the first one, second, third and the fourth. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the very first chain space to make the magic ring. Now once that is done, I am going to chain 1. That will not be counted later on, and from here onwards I am going to make 8 number of single crochet into the magic ring. Initially the magic ring becomes a little bit difficult to identify, but once we start doing it becomes easy. That's the second single crochet, followed by the third one. This is the fourth. That's the fifth single crochet into the magic ring. The sixth. That's the seventh one. And finally the eighth single crochet. Now once that is done, if we count the chains, we have 8 number of chains, and we are going to slip stitch into the very first chain, not the chain of 1 but into the very first single crochet that we had done. This is important. So my slip stitch is done. After that, what we need to do is I am going to chain 1. That will not be counted. After that, I am going to make a single crochet in the next chain space, which will be followed by a chain of 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then I am going to work 4 number of double crochets in the same chain space. So let us make 4 number of double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth double crochet. Once that is done, I am going to turn my work and work a chain of 3 again. 1, 2 and 3. That will also be counted as 1 double crochet. Once that is done, I am going to start making double crochets on each of the chain spaces. We got to make 4 number of double crochet. That is the fourth one. This is the second one, followed by the third and the fourth double crochet in the first chain of the first chain of 3. That becomes a bit difficult to locate, but we have to do that carefully. Now what we need to do is I am going to chain 6. We need to count the chains. Once my chain of 6 is done, I am going to slip stitch into the next chain space beside the first one where we have worked the stitches. There I do a single crochet. So our very first petal is done. Now once our slip stitch is done, in the same place I am going to chain 3, which will be counted as 1 double crochet, which will again be followed by 4 number of double crochet in the same chain space. That's the first double crochet. This is the second, the third double crochet and the fourth. Once the 4 double crochets are done, I am going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then turn the work. And here I am going to work double crochet on each of the chain gaps of the previous row. Let's work the first double crochet. Now the second double crochet, the third double crochet, and finally the fourth one is to be worked carefully because it needs to be worked on the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3. So that makes our 4 double crochet. After that I'm going to chain 6 again. Let us do it. You can turn the work or you can just work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Once that is done, we are going to do a slip stitch into the new chain space. Sorry, we are going to do a single crochet. So my 2 petals are ready. Now let's work the next petal. I did a chain of 3, which is followed by 4 number of double crochet in the same chain gap. That's another double crochet followed by the final double crochet or the 4th double crochet. Once that is done, I am going to chain 3, turn the work, and then work 4 number of double crochet on top of the existing chain spaces. So here the double crochet is being worked, and here finally I am going to work my last double crochet. So finally our 4 double crochets are done. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Turn the work and do a single crochet in the next chain space. So here single crochet is done, after which we are going to start making a new petal. So in the same process it is to be done, and we need to make 8 number of petals. Now I have already chained 6 and I am doing a single crochet in the new chain space. Which is followed by a chain of 3, and now I'll be working 4 number of double crochet in the same chain space. That's the first one, followed by the second double crochet, the third double crochet, and the fourth double crochet. Now let's chain 3 and turn the work and work 4 double crochets in each of the chain spaces. So here the double crochets are being worked. And here we are going to work our final double crochet. Now I am going to chain 6 and do a slip stitch into the first chain gap. So here the slip stitch is done. After that I'm going to chain 1 to secure and then snip off the yarn. So our flower is ready. Now the loose ends needs to be tucked with the help of the tapestry needle so that it looks neat. And this is the back side of the flower, which has 8 number of loops. Now we are going to start off with the second part of the granny square, and here I'm introducing my off-white colored yarn by making a slip knot into the chain 6 space. We can start off at any points. So here a single crochet is done, that is to attach the yarn. After that I am going to work a single crochet. Once done, now I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then I am going to hop into the next chain 6 space, and there I am going to work double crochet. That's the first one, followed by the second double crochet and the third double crochet. Once the 3 double crochets are done, I am going to chain 3 and work another set of 3 double crochets in the same chain 6 gap. So this is the first corner in making. That's the second double crochet followed by the third double crochet. So it's done. That's our first corner. After that, I chain 2 again, and then I am going to hop into the next chain 6 gap and work a single crochet. So it's done. Now again chain 2, this is the sequence. Chain 2 is done. After that I hop into the next chain 6 space and work 3 number of double crochet. That's the first one, followed by the second double crochet and the third double crochet. Once the third double crochet is done, we need to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3 and work another set of 3 double crochet in the same chain 6 gap. That's the first one, second double crochet and the third double crochet. So our second corner is ready. Once that is done, again I'm going to chain 2 and then work a single crochet in the next chain 6 space. So my single crochet is done. Again we need to chain 2 and work 3 number of double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and our third corner is being formed. That's the second double crochet followed by the third double crochet. Now again chain 3 and another set of 3 double crochet. So that is our third corner that is being made. Here our third corner is ready. Now we are going to repeat the sequence again. Chain 2 and then work a single crochet in the next chain 6 gap. Now the single crochet is done. Again I chain 2, 1 and 2 and then work the final corner or the fourth corner in the new chain 6 space. That is, we work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. That's our final corner. Three double crochet is done, chain 3 is done. Now another set of 3 double crochet in the same gap. That's our fourth corner. So my fourth corner is also ready. Now what we do is, again we need to chain 2. We are almost at the finishing point of this round. So chain 2 is done. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the very first single crochet. So this particular round is complete. So this is how it looks. It is a beautiful pattern. Now let us chain 3. Once the chain of 3 is done, I am going to work 2 number of double crochet in the chain 2 space of the previous round. So my chain 2 is done. After that, if we see or if you watch carefully, we have 3 chain spaces there, that is on top of 3 double crochets. So we need to work 3 double crochets in each individual chain spaces. Now I've reached the corner where we need to work double crochets. That's my second double crochet. Now I'm going to chain 3 and work again 2 sets of double crochet in the same chain space. That's the corner, first corner. So here my first corner is ready. After that I am going to work double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. So there we need to work 3 double crochets because we have 3 chain spaces there. That's the second, followed by the third double crochet. After that I have the chain 2 gap. There I am going to work 2 number of double crochet, 1 followed by the second one. Now a double crochet on top of the single crochet of the previous round, that point, yes, there we need to work 1 double crochet. After that again in the chain 2 space I am going to work 2 number of double crochet. This is the second one. Now 3 double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. If you see, you will understand where we need to work. Already chain spaces are there. There we need to make a double crochet in each of the chain spaces. So I reach the corner. This is my second corner. I'll work 2 number of double crochet. Chain 2 is done. Now we need to work a set of 2 double crochets again in the same corner space, and so our corner is ready. After that I'll be working 1 double crochet in each of the chain spaces. That's the first one, the second, followed by the third double crochet that has been worked on individual chain gaps. Now 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space, after that a double crochet on top of the existing single crochet, followed by 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space, and now we need to work double crochet on top of the existing double crochet of the previous round. We need to work 3 such double crochets, and then we reach the second corner where we will be working 2 double crochet, then we are going to chain 3 or 2, that is up to you, and then work 2 double crochet again, 1 and 2. So this is the second corner. After that we are going to repeat the same sequence, that is work double crochets on top of the existing double crochets and 2 double crochet in the chain 2 gap. That's the chain 2 gap. So we are going to work 2 number of double crochet there, after which we are going to work 1 double crochet on top of the single crochet of the previous round, which will again be followed by 2 number of double crochet in the chain 2 space. So the same sequence is to be repeated. In the same manner we need to work the corners and the sides till we are close to the finishing point of this particular round. Here working our final corner, quite close to it, I am working the double crochets, and then I will be working our final corner. So the corner space I have reached, there I am going to work 2 double crochet. After that I am going to chain 1 and 2 and 3. It is up to you. You can chain 2 as well, or you can chain 3 as well. After that I am working my 2 double crochets in the same corner space, and now I will be working 1 double crochet each in each of the chain spaces. That's the second one, which is followed by the third one. After that I have reached the chain 2 space. There we need to work 2 double crochets, 1, and that's the second double crochet. Now I am going to slip stitch into the into the topmost chain of the chain of 3. So this is how our floral granny square is looking. Now it is up to you. If you want to keep it till this round, you may, or if you want to increase it, you may work one more round as I am doing. I chained 3, that is counted as 1 double crochet. After that I am going to work 1 double crochet in each of the chain spaces till I reach the corner. This is my final round. If you wish to, you can work this round or you can work till the previous round. It is up to you. Now my double crochets are done. I have reached my first corner. There I worked my first double crochet followed by the second double crochet in the first corner. After that, here I chain 2 and I'm going to work 2 number of double crochet. So my first corner is ready. Now similarly we are going to work all around 1 double crochet in each of the chain spaces till we reach the corner space. So here it is very simple. We just need to work a double crochet in each of the existing double crochets till we reach the corner. First corner is already worked. We are heading towards the second corner slowly. So one by one I'm working the double crochet. This is a beautiful floral granny square which can be used for cushion covers, bags, blankets, throws. So here this is how we need to work, and I have worked my second corner as well, and I am heading towards the third one. In the corner we need to work 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So that's done. Now I have got one side to work where I will be working 1 double crochet in each of the chain spaces till I reach the corner, where again we need to work 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So here the double crochets are being worked. I'm about to reach the corner. Now the corner space, I have worked 1 double crochet which will be followed by another double crochet, then a chain of 2 and again 2 number of double crochet in the same gap, 1 and 2. So my fourth corner is also done. Now I'll be working 1 double crochet in each of the chain spaces. We have to work carefully. So let's work the double crochets in each individual chain spaces. So here my final double crochet is done, and I am going to slip stitch into the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3. Then I chain 1 to secure it, and I'm going to snip off the yarn. So my floral granny square is ready. It is a beautiful one, a very unique pattern. Now let's tuck the loose ends with the help of the tapestry needle. Here it is. Finally, this is how our floral granny square looks. See how pretty it is. I hope you all liked it. So thank you my dear friends for staying till the end. If you have liked the video, to give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it is bye-bye from all of us here at Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more. Bye-bye.